In this video, I want to go over 4 reasons why the stock market is going down and the stocks that I'm going to be looking to invest in to grow my Robinhood portfolio. What's up, YouTube fam? Welcome to the Iconic Show. It's your host, Inam Khan. So this is not the video that I had planned for this week. In fact, this is actually very last minute. I'm actually making this video due to all the events that happened this previous week. This video is not gonna be like my other videos. It's gonna be very raw, a lot less edited. So a few weeks ago, I posted a video about my Robinhood portfolio and how I managed to make over $16,000 in 5 months. Since then, there was a lot of positive feedback. A lot of you guys wanted to hear more about it. And due to all the events that just took place last week, I figured it would be a good idea and it would make sense to make another video about this and what my future moves are. So without further ado, let's get into it. All right, so I want to get into the 4 reasons why I think the stock market is going down right away, and I'm going to elaborate on them later on. So first reason is that COVID-19 cases are going up. It seems like we're breaking records every single day. Second reason is that there's a lot of election uncertainty. As we all know, election day is next week on Tuesday. It's just a few days away, and who knows what's going to happen. Third reason is over the weekend we had some crazy news about the UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson shutting down the country for a whole month, 4 weeks. And then finally, sorry, I had to look at my notes for the last reason. Finally, the last reason is after all these months, we still don't have a stimulus package. I believe these reasons are the 4 contributing factors as to why the market is down. As we all saw last week, SPY is down a whopping 4%. Now, before we go into more detail on each particular topic, please guys subscribe to this YouTube channel if you like videos on finance and current events. We've just hit over 500 subscribers this month in less than a month. I am so grateful to you guys. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. So let's start off with the coronavirus cases. As I had mentioned, we're setting records. In fact, there are over 31 states now that have set records in COVID-19 cases. Keep in mind, this is, considering March and June and all of that stuff. So 31 states that are setting records. On top of that, we have experts saying that the US still has not seen the worst of it, and we are quickly approaching 100,000 cases a day. Next, let's discuss the election day uncertainty. So election day is on Tuesday. As of right now, Biden is winning in the polls. He's actually up in several key battleground states such as Pennsylvania, Wisconsin. He's actually up in several battleground states such as Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, Arizona, and Florida. We all know that if Biden does win this election, there's definitely going to be some uncertainty on how President Trump will follow through and transfer his power. He might discredit the polls. We're not exactly sure what's going to happen, and I'm sure the market is reacting to this. And historically, the stock market is down leading up to the election, but usually the trends that we've seen is that the stock market does recover by the end of December. Next, let's discuss the UK lockdown. So Saturday, Prime Minister Boris Johnson of the United Kingdom announced a 4-week lockdown of the UK, which is going to end on December 2nd. Why December 2nd? Well, because this lockdown was supposed to be announced on November 2nd. Although the plans got leaked into the media, so Boris Johnson had to make an announcement on Saturday. So in this lockdown, non-essential businesses are closed, gyms are closed, pubs and restaurants are closed. However, schools and universities will remain open. Personally, I do believe that the lockdown will last longer. And finally, we have not yet had a stimulus package. There has been many updates for the past few months. Actually, both sides, Republicans and Democrats, have been working on this to complete a deal. It has not gone through. Nancy Pelosi has been extremely stuck on her figure of $2.2 trillion. The Republicans have gone up, but they have not hit that $2 trillion mark. And so Nancy Pelosi has not given in a deal. She believes that the Democrats have a better chance of a deal once Biden wins the election. And if the Democrats do win, they believe they're going to have a deal in January. Whereas President Trump said if he wins the election, he's going to have a stimulus bill released right after election. At this point, I don't really see a stimulus bill before election, which was a lot of leverage that Nancy Pelosi had. At this point, we might see an agreement that might kick stocks up, but again, I don't really see that happening as well either. Now let's transition on to what I plan to do with the stock market. and how I plan to invest and the stocks that I'm going to be looking at. But before I go over this, I do want to make it clear that I am not a financial analyst, and this video is for entertainment purposes only, and I'm just a random YouTuber, so don't believe me. So as of right now, I have sold off some of my positions that I was up in, I was on profit in, just because I want to have some cash available. I do believe the market's going to crash and dip a little bit more. I don't think we're going to see the 40% crashes that we saw back in March, April, but I do think we're going to get low as coronavirus cases increase and election uncertainty increases. I do believe that selling off positions is not the best move to do. If you can put in more cash into your portfolio, that's always a better move. But just I had reasons for just selling off some positions I was already up in anyways. That's why I did what I did. So I do believe that up until elections, the market is going to dip lower, and I'm going to wait for a possible re-entry. Again, this re-entry depends totally on when the market starts to go back up. This might not even be this year. It could be this year. Maybe we get some stimulus bill talks. I don't know what happens. After the election, I believe there will be some type of news that brings the market back up, whether it's stimulus or just more stability. So when I see the market go back up, I'm going to look for re-entry to many positions. So now let's go to the stocks that I'm going to be looking at. I'm mainly going to be focusing on tech stocks. Those are the stocks that I feel comfortable with. These stocks are usually big names such as Tesla, Facebook, Google, Amazon, AMD, companies like that. So I'm going to be looking for a big dip on these companies, and when it starts to go back up, most likely after election, I'm going to look for a re-entry on these. I think this market crash can be a great opportunity to make some profit, but I do hope that everyone here stays safe. With that being said, guys, I hope you really enjoyed your video. With that being said, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments what you think will happen in the market. I'd love to hear. I read all of the comments. Again, please like this video and subscribe to my channel if you found this video helpful. I have my Robinhood referral link below. Hey, if you open up a Robinhood account, me and you both will get a free stock, so definitely look into that. Let me know if you guys enjoy watching these kind of videos. I'd love to make more of these. With that said, guys, aim high, don't be shy, and thank you for watching The Iconic Show.